What if I told you that almost everything mainstream media and movies teach us about the female climax is biologically incorrect? Today, we are busting the biggest myths about the female body. We are tackling two massive topics that are clouded in mystery, expectation, and misinformation: female ejaculation and the science behind fake orgasms. For decades, unrealistic portrayals have led to performance anxiety, confusion, and feelings of inadequacy in the bedroom. It's time to look at what the actual medical science says. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how the female body responds to stimulation, why faking it is so incredibly common, and why your body is perfectly normal. Let's dive straight into part 1. There is a widespread misconception that female ejaculation is the exact same thing as an orgasm. Let me be clear, it is not. Some women do release a fluid during intense stimulation. This is a physiological response, but it is entirely separate from the neurological and muscular event of an orgasm. This fluid release is often linked to the Skene's glands, which sit near the urethra. In medical science, these glands are sometimes referred to as the female prostate. But here's the most important fact you will hear today. Research shows that the vast majority of women do not ejaculate, and if you don't, it is perfectly normal. So, why might a woman not experience this? First, her body simply might not produce a noticeable amount of fluid. Every single woman's anatomy is uniquely wired. Second, the type of stimulation might not be right for her specific nerve endings. The Skene's glands require very specific, targeted pressure that simply isn't present in every encounter. Third, she may not feel entirely relaxed, safe, or fully aroused. The female sexual response is heavily tied to the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest state. Finally, hormones and everyday stress play a massive role. High cortisol levels from daily stress can completely shut down the body's deeper physical responses. The takeaway? Every woman's anatomy is different. Judging your own bodily responses against things you see in heavily edited videos is a recipe for frustration. Orgasm in women is actually about complex nerve stimulation, increased blood flow to the pelvic region, and a massive rush of neurochemicals in the brain. It is not defined by fluid release. Now, this brings us to the second part of our discussion. What is the science behind the fake orgasm? A fake orgasm is exactly what it sounds like, when someone pretends to climax without actually experiencing the physiological release. And studies from universities worldwide show it is incredibly common. But why does it happen so frequently? Psychologists and sex educators have identified 5 primary reasons women fake orgasms. Let's break them down. Reason number 1, to end the encounter sooner. Sometimes the experience simply isn't enjoyable, or it has become physically uncomfortable. Faking it is often used as an exit strategy to help it stop faster. Reason number 2, to protect their partner's feelings. Empathy plays a big role here. Many women don't want their partner to feel inadequate, insecure, or hurt if they can't finish. Reason number 3 is purely anatomical, a lack of proper stimulation. The vast majority of women require direct or indirect clitoral stimulation to reach orgasm. Without that specific stimulation, an orgasm physically may not happen, no matter how much the woman wants it to. Standard intercourse alone simply isn't enough for most women. Reason number 4, pressure and expectations. Movies, television, and social media have created wildly unrealistic, performative ideas about what sex should look, and sound like. Women often feel an immense unspoken pressure to act out these cinematic expectations rather than listening to what their own bodies actually feel in the moment. And finally, reason number 5, the communication gap. Discussing sexual needs can be deeply vulnerable and intimidating. If a woman feels she cannot safely or comfortably express what she actually needs to reach climax, she may choose to pretend instead of having a difficult conversation. So, what are the ultimate takeaways from this science? First, not ejaculating is completely 100% normal. Second, not reaching orgasm every single time you are intimate is also completely normal. The human body is not a machine with a guaranteed output button. And third, if you find yourself faking an orgasm, it does not point to a fault or a broken part in your body. There is nothing wrong with you. Instead, faking it usually points to an issue with communication, a lack of emotional comfort, or simply a lack of the right physical stimulation. Understanding your own anatomy, removing the pressure of media expectations, and opening up communication with your partner are the real keys to a healthier, happier experience. Health education is power. If this video helped you understand your body better, or if you know someone who needs to hear this reassuring science, please share this video with them right now. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and subscribe for more myth-busting, fact-based health education. See you in the next video.